Moving in. Seems simple enough.
So many unfortunates must have been infected in this place. Imagine the horrors.
I don't need to imagine. I've got the souvenir in my skull to prove it.
Of course, thoughtless of me. My apologies. But at least you cannot be infected twice. Or at least, I hope not.
Thank you for that incredible, comforting... We're just gonna move on.
With haste. Let's see. Brine pools.
But empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Wow. I never figured last part, but hell, whatever we do out.
Speak to me.
Hey, get out of the brine pool! We're getting barrels of acid. So that, Wyll get the
No one stopped me yet.
Actually,
Don't waste a step.
but that is what I, so this pod is only worth anything at all.
Design.
After playing the dark. The second time. This
That pod. Is that Mizora inside?
Mizora? You're Zariel's asset.
My dumb little stinker. Took you long enough. Now, by Grazit's cock, get me out of this thing!
I'll do it, and you'll set me free. That was the deal.
Yeah. So, get to it already.
The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority. You know this symbol from the Mind Flayer ship. It means annihilate.
not that one. Because he turns into a,
You recognize the marking from the Nautiloid, an illithid symbol meaning unleash.
okay. No more.
You did all right, Wyll. I'd give your belly a good rub, but never could stand the smell.
I'm gonna 30.
You're free, Mizora. I held up my end. Now you hold up yours. Sever the pact.
Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soulbearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? Gods damn you!
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
Wings. Instead, we're just like.
Another one?
Yep.
Well, After jumping through all those hoops, a little treat wouldn't hurt. All that power. And to think you want to throw it away.
Yep.
Now, you've got business in the towers to take care of. Don't you fret. I'll find you soon enough. You're going to need me. Count on it. Oh, and go ahead. Tell your chums how we met. It's a real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Yes.
Zariel's asset was none other than Mizora herself. Of course. Tricks on top of tricks on top of tricks. But I've only got 6 months before I'm made a free man. Thanks be to the Triad. No, scratch that. Thanks be to you. First, we killed Ketheric Thorn. Then, I'll tell you everything you want to know. Anything more we should discuss?
Make Iris wait for story? You make her wait for story like we are not best friends?
You'd think I'd have more sympathy for someone trapped in a pod, but perhaps we should have left Mizora where we found her. You wanted something? Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts.
Love you so much.
Freeing Mizora. I can only hope it is a kindness we do not come to regret.
The kindness is for Wyll. The kindness is not for Mizora. I'm gonna turn her into statuary. The kindness is to Wyll. Listen, when she parks her greasy little butt at our camp, I can just very, very quickly do
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
and flesh so good.
The device does not react to your presence. The device releases a stream of fragmented memories and emotions, all that remains of the pod inhabitant's former self. Courage, conviction, defiance. Even as her organs began to dissolve, she believed she could resist.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Zevlor!
You remember the shattered windows of Alteral's High Cathedral, the burning black sky of Avernus beyond. In its
Delirium.
horror, the blood
Mania.
war unites you.
Laughter.
Tiefling, dwarf, and elf alike huddle behind the
mind
shields of
broke
your
before
paladin
the end,
order,
and he was
waiting for
laughing
salvation.
uncontrollably as the
Skin
skin
fell
fell from his face.
Disunity. The returned city casts your people out, the devils who dragged them down to hell. In the end, it is not your paladin oath that is broken. It is your faith itself.
Better not be cursed. Still breathing, despite everything.
Your lungs burn with the dry heat of the fires raging about you. But the pain is not enough to diminish your swing. One goblin after another falls to your blade. A man's voice cries out through the desperation, pain,
Raven
terror.
Guard,
You call, but the clang of swords and spell shouts of attacking drow are your only reply. This pod pulsates with the angry memories of Raven Guard's search officer, Manip Shurga. She laments her failure to locate him. Amusement, curiosity, fascination. He believed the horrors of Moonrise to be a fleeting dream that fade on waking.
All right, what now?
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
These are for. Okay.
Soil my hands. No choice but to keep going. Time to press ahead.
Right on you.
Forever dauntless.
Can't even catch my breath.
Enough! My mind is...
Yeah. Good job. Oh, beautiful, beautiful man. Oh. They've
Whatever may come, I stand ready.
Yeah. Haha.
Need to stay focused.
That'll do. Good. Okay. Wait. Oh, Wyll. Beautiful, beautiful man. That hard, okay? Yes.
Battle favors the fearless.
Okay. Elston's okay. Fine. It's done. Shadowfront's fine.
No holding back.
No? Oh my god. It
Let my enemies fall.
works on that? That's the best thing I've ever seen. Oh, that's pretty. I love this. Get radiant. It doesn't have a brain. On this one. Wait. Okay, I'm backing him up.
Battle favors the fearless. making my move.
Where do I go from here? Another fight. Let's go.
Freaking die. George.
Battle favors the fearless.
Can't even catch my breath.
Hells. I didn't think I was going to make it. The Blade of Frontiers. The savior I needed, if not the one I deserved. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived. You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze, or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it.
She's a bard. Who knows? Here's it.
It would be nice to think so, but whatever these monsters twist us into, I believe it begins in us. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place. They have you. Go, my friend. Please, let me do this much.
I want to have a word.
Oh, stench. I'm beginning to think I should have stayed in that pod. In there it only smelled like me. Is there any news about Duke Ravengard? Did he get out alive? No. Tell by your expression. Gonna have to fall on my sword, aren't I?
Baldur's Gate will know my design.
I don't know how to thank you. I thought I was done for. This is a bleeding shit show. Half my squad's dead, the other half sporting tentacles. We came here to rescue Duke Ravengard. But we didn't stand a chance. Yeah. He was in one of the pods. The cultists took him away. He was still human and still trying to put up a fight.
Wyll? Watch him not hit it.
Well met.
Let's have a look.
So let's talk about what would have happened if the writing
with haste
had, what it is with him in this section. So later in the game, we get a chance to do a different rescue of Right. Realistically, I've got one person watching these right now, and this does not a problem, but you know, for the sake of
every soul
future if there are anyway, every few when you talk to that character, you get
cursed to put my hands on everything.
have to find them to, you know, complete the rescue. This is super important to me. Blah 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 blah. You know, the stuff you'd expect to find if you're trying to rescue someone.
Descend.
Freaking parent.
Obey. Liberate.
This way.
Let's move.
No, we're not doing that. But no, we should be having him talking about, you know, so clearly it's affecting him, who's him out.
Still alive. So that's progress.
You know, up kicking, technically, or up.
Descend.
Kicking, nope.
Prepare.
Safety vent.
Liberate.
Like, we could have actually just had a conversation about this. Would have been really nice. That's great. You will notice that the map just that warm. But yeah, it's a little disappointing. A lot that we are so
Evacuate.
not getting.
Can't give up now.
And
No one back home will ever believe this.
Right, but we should have to fend out the fire. Backstory. How about we do a puzzle?